$10. $10. 10. 10. 10.
$9 for a flippin' Whopper. That's just insane.
$10 for a sandwich, $9 for a burger alone.
19, but that's basically 20. $19 for one person. That's literally an hour of work for a lot of people in this world.
We are empty. It's 3 employees.
Dining rooms are emptying out across the country, and the reason is simpler than the chains admit.
It used to be $5 for 12 inches. So surely it's going to be $5 for 6 inches, right?
3 chicken tenders, a side, and a drink is $18. 18?
Everyone blames inflation. Inflation did not do this alone.
Hamburger, fries, drink. It was like $60. I'm not paying $30 per person.
The Subway Italian footlong. In 1996, it was just $3.99, but now has 2.5x to $9.99 in 2026.
These prices did not creep up over the years. They doubled, some tripled.
Is that the Big Arch Burger is actually a reboot of the Arch Deluxe, which in 1996 cost just $2.49, but now the Big Arch Burger in 2026 has 3.6x to $8.89.
See ya never, Subway. See ya never. I'm never coming back.
So the line got crossed. Fast food's only job was to be cheap.
A Burger King, the Whopper combo meal in 1996 just $3.56, but now has 2.9x to $10.29 in 2026. KFC 8-piece meal deal in 1996 was just $10.99, but in 2026 things actually aren't so bad. Admittedly, this may be skewed because of a promo, but this is truly the latest price that I could find. But tell me if I'm wrong, because in 2026 the price has only 1.8x to $20.
Burger by burger, bucket by bucket, the value quietly evaporated.
What happened to Panera Bread? $71.62 for 3 sandwiches.
We were at Chick-fil-A and it cost $60 for 4 of us to eat. $60.
Take the cheap away and you pay sit-down prices for gas station food.
Fast food has turned into sit-down restaurant prices.
You might as well go to a regular sit-down restaurant because it's almost equal in price.
So people stopped pretending there was a difference.
A breakfast combo was $20. We walked out. Ridiculous.
The customer noticed. Now every receipt is a reason to stay home.
Would you like to round up by 50 cents for the Taco Bell Scholarship Fund? Taco Bell last year reported $1 billion in profit.
And the chains are not the ones hurting.
Have these fast food restaurants lost their damn minds?
Chipotle is saying, if you're broke, then Chipotle is not the place for you.
Record profits while they ask you to round up your change.
60% of their core customer base are people who make over $100,000 a year.
One of them said it out loud. Their real customer earns 6 figures.
Yet top 500 sales grew just 3%. Outside the pandemic, that was the lowest rate since the Great Recession. The average restaurant chain declined by just less than 1%. Or, put it another way, the average restaurant chain lost about 0.8% of its customer visits.
This is not a few loud customers. It is hundreds of billions in sales, quietly shrinking.
The 500 largest restaurant chains in total generated $452 billion in sales last year. The federal immigration crackdown hurt a lot of markets with heavy populations of immigrants and consumer confidence.
If this is your card every single time, tap subscribe, because it gets worse. 4 forces are emptying these rooms.
Sales at Wendy's declined 5.2%. At Subway, they declined 5.7%. Subway over the past decade has now closed about 9,000 restaurants.
Force 1. The money is gone. Wallets shrink, visits vanish.
Wendy's is closing hundreds of its restaurants as consumers continue to cut back on spending. That about 300 or about 5% of its existing locations will be closed.
Force 2. This is not one brand.
Starbucks began closing about 124 locations in September. Jack in the Box closed 200 underperforming locations.
It is spreading to every logo you know.
Fast food chains have been struggling as lower income consumers face rising food costs. Many chains have introduced bargains, like $5 and $8 meals, and many chains like Burger King, KFC, IHOP, Denny's, and more were offering deals on their food to convince customers to come back.
So they flood you with value menus. That is not generosity, it is a rescue attempt.
More consumers are taking GLP-1 medications, which are probably limiting sales.
Force 3. Weight loss drugs are killing the appetite. These chains were built on.
Like DoorDash and Uber Eats siphon off a lot of their customers.
Force 4. The apps skim the middle so nobody walks in.
So just in labor costs alone, they losing almost damn near like $80 an hour.
and the owner still owes those wages on a room this empty.
Pizza Hut, whose sales declined 8.3% last year, is now the coffee market in particular was huge. 7 Brew, the drive-through coffee chain, grew sales with 138% last.
And here's the twist. Not everyone is losing. Cheap and caffeinated is booming. It is the middle that is dying for millions.
$19 for one person. That's literally an hour of work for a lot of people in this world.
Or I think I finally reached my threshold of Starbucks actually being worth the money anymore.
One meal now costs an hour of work. That is the threshold.
We drew a line in the sand that we were only doing fast casual, like Jersey Mike's or Five Guys, or we were going to a nice restaurant.
Since when did fast food cost just as much as a sit-down restaurant?
Once you cross that line, you do not go back.
I think that this year, 2026, we're going to see a lot of fast food establishments closed down. Right now, the demand's not there. The consumers are disappearing. People don't have the money for that.
So restaurants are empty in 2026 for one reason: wearing 4 faces. Prices doubled, the apps took their cut, appetites shrank, and the customer did the math and left. The chains are still waiting. The only question now is which sign goes dark next.